Hey YouTube, Pulse 38 here. I want to do a review today on a flashlight. I've had this flashlight probably about a year and a half. I've used the snot out of it. It is a Powertac E-5. You may have never heard of it, I don't know. Every time I went into our gun show, big gun show we have once a month, once every other month, there's a booth set up there, and this guy always had these lights in an aquarium, fish aquarium, full of water, sitting in there. Every time you walk by, that light was on bright and sitting in there. And you always noticed it. Well, one day I went by and I talked to him, and well, he sold it to me. When I bought mine a year and a half ago, I don't know if they've went up, but it was $99. And I tell you, it's the best $99 I ever spent. It's a Powertac E-5. It's not a real big one. It takes the CR123A batteries. It is a tough little booger to begin with. If you look at this end, the one thing I like about this end is where you turn it on and off. It's raised up. You can drop this and it's gonna be protected. Just along with the lens, you know, you could punch somebody in the face with this thing and probably wouldn't hurt the lens at all. Totally submersible. You can throw this thing in the water, forget about it, come back and get it next week and pick it up. By then you probably have to throw new batteries in if it was on, but it's going to work. And to me, that's amazing. Powertac 5. Comes with this clip, which I leave mine on there because I use it in my bug out bag, my EDC bag actually, that I carry every day. It always goes in there. You can actually throw it in your pocket too. It has a few settings on it. It has what they call the Firefly. It's only 0.5 looms, and it's pretty bright, you know. But it'll go 706 hours on that one. You take it to what they consider low. That's 30 lume, and it'll go 65 hours. Medium is 350 looms. It'll go 9 hours. On high is 700 lume. And buddy, you can blind somebody with this thing. It'll go 72 minutes on high, and I think they're being a little conservative on that. And then when you put it on strobe, that's a 700 lume strobe, and it'll go 140 minutes on that. What I like about it is your on and off is in the back right here, but then your mode button is up here. And what I like about it, you know, a lot of them you see both the buttons are in the back. And you're constantly fighting for the big one and the small one, you know, the ones I've seen. But once you turn this on, you can use your finger on it. You know, it's just so easy to use. It's super tough, and I'll tell you the reason I said I think they're being conservative on the how long the batteries last. I go to a campground, I have my camper set at a campground, and of course all campgrounds have golf carts to go booze cruising on. Maybe not booze cruising, but anyways, at night we didn't have headlights on it yet. Well, I was taking this thing and I was putting it on high to 700 lume and driving this thing all over the place at night, up to the clubhouse and back around the lake. I mean, not for hours on end, but you know, the distance was probably half mile to the clubhouse. It'd stay on, and you'd see your buddies out there and you'd hit the strobe and mess with them, you know, and then you turn it off, and then on the way back, or you'd do a little cruising, a few laps, you'd leave it on. This thing lasted all summer. And I'm not kidding. I had this over a year before I put batteries in. The only reason I put batteries in is starting to get dim. It didn't go out. It was just starting to get dim. So I'm really amazed at the battery life on this. It comes with this clip. It also comes with a little lanyard. And you hook it around this clip, put it around your wrist. When we was at the campground, that's what I did it because I dropped it one time, ran over with the golf cart. Obviously it didn't hurt. It's pretty tough. You can throw this in the lake, swim down and get it. It comes with 2 O-rings, and that's why obviously it's waterproof. But these O-rings are right here. If you can see that, I don't know if it'll focus on that, but they're right there. And once you screw on, that's where you access your batteries. You tighten that down, and that makes a watertight seal, and it's on both ends of this thing. Comes with a case that I have put that on my chest rig. It has a Velcro in the back. You can put it on Molly. I have had it on my chest rig where I can pull it out real quick. I've attached it to my bag. A lot of times I just carry it on the inside of the bag. Like I said, it takes the CR123 batteries. When he gave me this light, well, sold me this light, he gave me the two extra batteries with it. I don't know if he does that all the time, but when I was there, he did. So I'm only on that second set. I've had it over a year and a half. I've not bought no more batteries, and you can buy these batteries. If you go to, I seen them the other day, they're starting to carry them in stores like Menards and your Home Depots. They're starting to carry them, but they're ungodly expensive. Go to Amazon. You can buy, and these things have 10-year shelf life, but you can buy packs of 10 for 20 bucks, to where it's $10 a piece if you go to these little stores and buy them. I mean, it's crazy what they're getting for them. But Powertac E-5. I got this from a guy in Dayton that sets a booth up, like I said, at the gun show, and it's practical to tactical, and he's out of Dayton, Ohio. I'll leave his email and his phone number below, but he does all kinds of stuff for AR-15s, gun safes, a lot of tactical stuff. But I tell you what sold me on this light, because of $99. If I'd have come home and told my wife, well, I did come home and tell my wife, I spent $99 on a flashlight, she about beat me over the head with the frying pan. But how I justified it, this thing is guaranteed for life. If I chuck this thing, if it bounces off the road, a semi runs over and flattens this thing, I pick it up, I go to Dayton, and I show John Grove the flashlight. He reaches down and hands me another one. The lens breaks, he replaces the lens. He'll replace anything on it. It's guaranteed for life. Life. Life could be a week, could be 100 years. Guaranteed for life. I don't know any, maybe there's other flashlights out there that's guaranteed for life. I have no idea, but that's what sold it for me. $99, it's the last flashlight I will ever buy. Powertac E-5 is the last flashlight I will ever buy. It's 700 lume. I don't know why, I don't know, maybe I'm sure there's brighter ones, but man, 700 looms, you can just about blind somebody with this thing. You can go in a room or bedroom. The power went out one night. I leave it beside the bed. It's in my EDC bag. And the power went out. TV goes off, alarm clocks go off. I reached over, pulled this thing up, hit the 700 lumen, and went up and hit that white ceiling, and it was like flipping the lights back on. It was that bright in there. I mean, it's just crazy bright. It's tough. He even makes, well, he don't make, but he carries a thing goes around this to attach it to your quad rail in your AR-15. I actually have that, and it works really good. Pretty sure you'd have to call him, but I think he has a pressure switch too that will go on this. But I didn't put the pressure switch on. But it will attach to your AR-15, which is a great addition to that. It will take the beating of that AR-15, thousands of rounds, the vibration, knocking it up against things, because it's guaranteed for life. That's the coolest thing about this. It's guaranteed for life. You can't push that enough. It's the last flashlight you'll buy. But I'll leave a link below how to get a hold of this guy. But I tell you what, this is the last flashlight you'll ever buy. It's probably the last flashlight, if I can talk, that you'll ever want. It is it's a really cool light. It's kind of got a little weight to it because it's made really good. It's not heavy, obviously, but it's just a really good flashlight. So give him a call, shoot him an email. Maybe he'll quote you the same price. I have no idea, but like I said, it was 99 bucks when I bought it a year and a half ago. But it's guaranteed for life. It's the last one I ever buy. If I live 100 years, $99 for every year, it's less than $1 a year for a flashlight. Pretty good. I'm even decent at math. Imagine that. There you go. Powertac E-5. Till next time.